everything. There you go. Okay, now we're live. See, it's just a thing down there.
Is there a camera?
No, there's no video.
Oh.
It's not Chatterbait. Not that we ever did anything like that. But, it's just audio. It's like how it's. I'm teaching my wife Kelli how to work this podcast app that we have.
He's teaching me, but he's leaning into the phone that I'm holding, like you can't hear it. You're like a person who doesn't know how to use a telephone. Like the old people. Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Is it working? And like you're leaning in the phone, like you don't know how a telephone works. And I'm just
turn it down. Turn it.
They're running it down.
Howard, turn it down. I'm gonna do Howard's. I'm gonna steal his voice.
Yes.
His voice of his parent. I can't hear you. I have a radio voice.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn roll up the window.
Okay. Okay.
That's our son Christopher speaking.
He's
Sorry,
in the back. He was eating tacos.
I have to be a host at the same time as being a listener. Hell yes. It's the radio show you were on.
I wonder if anybody actually listens to this.
They do. I got 9 downloads on one of the episodes already.
Okay, that's probably family members.
No, it's nobody gives a damn.
Members.
I don't know. It is. It can't be. Well, it's
I bet
fans.
you it is,
It's fans of Eva Release. I think.
They all want to know what we're up to. You know what I mean?
This is like a reality show. Yeah, we're on. Actually, let's explain. We are driving right now. While I'm driving, my wife is just drunk next to me.
Stop.
Okay, she's not drunk.
Because I'm still convinced your family's the only one that's listening to this, and they already think I'm a crappy person.
It's fans of my music, I guess. Even Release.
I'm on vacation. Okay, I'm going to justify it to the fact that I am on vacation.
Nobody thinks you're a crappy person.
I work hard.
They think you're a crappy person for not controlling me from being a crappy person. They're just blaming you for my fault.
But still, I'm on vacation. I'm trying to enjoy it. I worked hard. Okay, so
I work hard all day too.
Pity the woman who works in childcare.
You would think I took a Viagra. I work hard.
What does Viagra have to do with one of my talks?
I said I work hard all day too. Oh, you meant? Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant.
Yeah, we don't listen to each other. We just kind of talk.
Wait, where's the laugh track?
We just laughed. You don't need a laugh.
There's a laugh.
I am your laugh track.
No, there's an audience laughing track.
There's a laughing track. I know what it is. It's this one.
You can't hear it though unless you have headphones in.
There.
That timer.
It's a bunch of smiley faces. What else could that possibly be?
I don't know. People on drugs.
People whistling. People catcalling. I mean,
if they're happy, they must be on something.
It's too much. Is that what that is? Is that what that sound effects is? With a bunch of smiling faces? It's too much.
Yeah. Well, you can turn it on to hear it if you hit that off mic.
I don't need to hear it.
But your mic turns on.
I just pretend we're on Seinfeld or Friends, and I'll just
Serenity now.
Serenity. Yeah, that's our thing. That's more like his thing.
Remember the end when they ended that whole skit and they had that guy that went crazy, and he goes, Serenity now. Insanity later. It's real creepy.
Chris was laughing in the back.
He goes, oh, it works. Serenity now, but insanity later. He's the guy that went to the mental hospital at the end of the episode.
So, maybe we should talk to them about who we are as a couple.
We're going busking. We should explain that. We're on our way to Virginia Beach now.
Now, let me clarify. Busking is playing live music on the streets for money.
Yep, that's right. It's a new word that they just pulled out of their asses, I guess.
I like it. And
I'm getting used to it now.
And my director keeps mispronouncing it as busting. So we're busting our guitars, you know what I mean?
Buster.
I keep telling her it's busking with a K, but she's like, oh, you busting? Where are you busting today, Kelly?
Busting.
I'm busting.
I busted every bastard I stop it.
Oh my God. There's so many jokes with that, and I just don't know where to start.
Bust the rhyme. I wanted to use this. I wanted to use the stage name on busking. Buska.
You know what she calls?
Rhymes.
You know what she calls the mush? Our son's nickname is the mush. You know what she calls him?
What? Munch.
Like she's old.
That's how it always is with old people. Johnny Mac was like that
I don't correct her. I just don't have the heart to correct her. Now stop swerving so bad.
I'm not swerving. You're drunk. I'm sober-ish.
No.
No, I'm 100% sober. I'm 120% sober. I'm more than sober.
Yeah.
Because I've got never mind. I'm not going into that.
We're going to move on from that conversation.
I get a little...
something else. Oh, like
I've got stem.
You know what I think of? Every time we change subjects.
Stems for roses.
Every time we change subjects, I always think of Moulin Rouge. Where the guy goes... when he spins around, so every time we need to change the subject, change the subject. Okay, moving on.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
With the curly mustache.
I only speak the truth. I only speak the truth. I only speak the truth. I love that movie.
And this is what we sound like every single day. Our closest family, our closest friends, they know that we never stop talking.
The only difference now is I'm trying to speak clearer and slower. When I talk to Kelli, I usually talk like this real fast, and I can't contain myself with excitement. But I have to force myself to sound clear for the radio show and enunciate.
And when I'm really angry at him, I talk really, really fast without even having a pause in between the sentences. I just keep going on and on. Yeah. But anyway, I'm not.
When you're on what?
When I'm mad at you.
Oh,
I go on and on and on. I'm not on anything except whatever this drink is. I don't even know what it's called.
High on life and tequila. What is that drink? Oh, we don't have an open container in the car though. She's talking about a seal. She's talking about a seal.
I can feel it in my toes. I am on vacation and I'm not driving, okay? And I'm not...
I just saw a shooting star.
But you know what?
I just saw a shooting star.
Oh.
Maybe it's a sign.
Everybody can just judge me and hate me for being an awful parent because everybody does it anyway. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Make a wish? Okay.
I wish we have a new house soon so I can die and know you two will be taken care of.
Wow, thinking small.
I just want you... That's big to me. You having a house that's paid for? Shit.
Man, I want $1 billion.
That's all I want you guys to be okay.
I don't want $1 million. I want $1 billion.
I'm going to get that too,
Think
of course.
big.
Why do you think
What do you wish for?
I'm a natural entertainer. Talk loudly. You're on the radio show.
I can't hear you. What do you wish for?
I guess I could wish for... I can't think of anything.
Okay.
World peace.
Maybe you should wish for the answer to your wish, okay?
There you go.
Wish for a wish.
Good wish. Wish for infinite wishes. That's against the rules.
Today's weather is partially clear skies. It was thunderstorming earlier, but it's passed by.
You never had a friend like me. Can your friend do this? Can your friend do that? Your friend pull this out his little hand. Can your friend go push? Now looky here. You notice they took that part out of the new one?
Yeah.
I think it was insulting to Will Smith. He's black.
No.
It is. Looky here is like an old insulting joke. Yeah, but the way he goes, looky here. That's an old. That's mocking the way black people used to talk. And I think they left that out on purpose.
Because they also changed the...
Will Smith said it like...
They also changed the Pirates of the Caribbean at Disney World. They got rid of some of the stuff that was like slaves, I think, and winches.
Oh, yeah,
and they changed it to be more sexually equal.
Well, now they just advertise the fact that they're drunkards more than anything. Where's the rum always gone?
Why is the rum always gone?
I don't know.
I blame him.
Why is all the stuff that we love always gone? Everything goes away that makes you happy.
Okay, moving on to another conversation topic.
Yeah, so we are going to make tips. We made $400 in 2 days one time in the Virginia Beach. So
that was a major festival, though. I mean,
not really. It was off season still.
No, it wasn't. It was a major annual festival that we went to.
No, it wasn't. It was some shitty band.
No, it wasn't. It was an annual.
Some shitty band there. Played 3 songs.
For those of you on the East Coast who go to Virginia Beach who do the festival things, it was the Neptune Festival. Those who go to Virginia Beach or live near Virginia Beach, you all know what the Neptune Festival is because it was the 40th Neptune Festival. You don't get 40 festivals unless it's a big deal.
Yeah, we're still on there, right? Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
It is. It's still going. There's big stop buttons at the top, so
big good. Stop buttons on the top.
I'm just not used to not looking at the screen when I do this.
Okay.
Yes, I would play a song, but I'm driving currently.
No,
unless you want to take the wheel. I don't have a guitar.
No, we're not playing. We're not going to.
No songs today. Go back to the previous episode.
We got a long drive ahead of us.
I did.
So
yeah.
Not too long, but
This podcast goes for 45 minutes. I got 45 minutes now.
Oh man, that's easy. We can talk for 45 minutes straight. Okay,
Shit,
so
we don't have to stay the whole
time. Back to the beginning of the conversation. I was wanting to tell them about us. But we've been together for 13 years.
14 years going on 14 years. Since 2008.
Yeah.
We've been together. We got married in 2010.
I was 18, I swear.
Yes, she was. She talked to me since she was 16, though. She was a big fan of my only fan.
I was looking
And she was a group, and I swear to God, I did not talk inappropriately to her until she turned 18.
And I can validate that. That is true.
Then it was like a month later, and I drove down to North Carolina to meet her. I'm from Pennsylvania.
No, it wasn't.
It was? Yeah.
No, we started...
You turned 21 February 21st.
Oh, no, I thought you were saying, like, after we were pen pals.
A month after you turned 18.
Yep, a month after I turned 18.
We made plans, like, right away.
March 15th of 2008 is when you came down to see me.
We were talking since right before your birthday.
I should tell them about our love story.
Go ahead, why not?
Oh, okay. So...
You should.
My husband got a computer for being clean, and his friend Joanne made him a MySpace. Some of you guys know that. Made him a MySpace for his band. And in the meantime, I was looking up 9 Inch Nails to add to my MySpace.
My MySpace.
Oh my. Anyway, so I found the 9 Aligned instead, and I felt so bad for the guy because he didn't have any fans on his MySpace, and apparently it's because he just opened up his computer and got a MySpace. But anyway, so we became pen pals. Some years go by, and my parents were splitting up, so there was a house that was up for sale that I grew up in, and so that was like a safe place for us to meet up. And I was like, okay.
She didn't want me to know her real address yet.
Yeah, because, he could be some...
Well, actually, you didn't care. Your mom and dad made you do that.
Yeah, but I also did have to be a little...
You went right to a hotel with me.
Yeah, I know. That's because the picture that you gave me matched the face.
Yeah, we were talking for so long before that. We were friendly talking.
Yeah, but, stalkers
She tried to get me into talking dirty sometimes, and I resisted.
All right, hang on a second.
I was a good boy.
People on the podcast, because we are about to turn right, okay?
Right.
We're going to turn right towards Plymouth.
Okay. Right here, not here, right?
This right here.
This is not a right. This is a right. Okay, I see it.
Right.
This is right? Is this the right?
Yes, this is the correct right.
That's not the wrong right.
This is the right. And this is why I am the navigator, and
not
why he can't navigate the GPS, because if the GPS says turn right here, he starts screaming and he misses it every fucking time. So, anyway, beside the point, back to what we were talking about. So he meets up with me, and from my point of view, I'll tell my story and then you tell your side, okay?
Okay.
So, I put on makeup, I wear my best clothes. I never really put on makeup at this time, and I'm anxiously waiting for him.
You just had like sparkly stuff.
He pulls up in his Ford Exploder, and
that's right.
He gets out of the car, and I'm just overwhelmingly excited to see him.
I give you a hug.
And when I see him, it's like, okay, I'm going to get a little mushy here. Why is your turn signal on?
Oh, because I just came off that accident.
Anyway, everything around us just slowed down to a blur. It's almost like time didn't stop. It just kind of like blurred around.
That's because I almost peed myself when you squeezed me with a hug. That's why I said,
Anyway, so I give him a big hug, and the very first words he says to me in person after being my pen pal for years is, "Where's your bathroom?"
Yeah, because you squeezed the pee out of me.
His very first words to me is, "Where's your bathroom?" I laugh, and I tell him to go where the bathroom is, and he leaves his headlights on and everything like that because he's so nervous.
I left the headlights on. I did that at the hotel, too, and I was just a nervous
Okay,
wreck.
You can tell your part, and then we'll go on.
Well, yeah, I don't think that was my first words. My first words were like, "Hey, hello. Wow, it's so good to finally see you in person."
No,
I said, and I said, "Thank God you're..."
No, it wasn't.
I said, "You're so much smaller in person. You look big in the pictures."
You said all that when you got back out of the bathroom.
After I got out. Oh, yeah.
Your first words were,
really
"Where's your bathroom?" Yeah. You held it.
I had to pee so bad because you were yelling at me to hurry up.
No, you kept thinking we were around the corner.
Since.
Yeah, I know. But no, you kept thinking we were around the corner, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
You were constantly thinking we were around the corner, so you were like, I can hold it a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer. And then you realize you were in the boonies. And there are no bathrooms in the boonies.
There is no word.
I mean, the boonies is your bathroom, but you're a city boy at this point, so it's just like you haven't acclimated to the whole country thing yet, so you had to hold it the whole time. Poor soul.
I am Julie.
There is no more embossing, son.
There is no bathrooms in North Carolina. Carolina.
This is awful. You're awful. Okay, but you can tell your part.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Stop!
Rah, 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 rah,
No.
It is a
We are
season
not these
to be
people.
jolly. Rah, 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 rah,
Stop.
rah.
We are
Remember the
not-
Christmas story?
Yes, but we are
That
not
is so
these
funny.
people.
Because you know I'm all about that rice. About that rice. No egg roll.
Stop!
Okay, I'm done.
I'm getting, no. I am a good person. I mean well.
At least we're making fun of Asians. No one makes fun of Asians.
Are you kidding me? Be quiet.
They just started becoming a fad lately to make fun of Asians because they got off the hook for so many years.
We are not
While the
discriminatory
rest of
against
us-
any kind of age, sex,
No,
race.
I hate
or
everybody
any-
equally.
This is true. He does.
Yep, I don't discriminate in my
Oh
hatred.
man, and
Not a bit.
the secrets I have, the little mannerisms that I know about him. If only everybody always says they know him so well, but nobody knows him quite like I do.
That's true.
And honestly,
I got the same thing with you. That's how I
and-
know when you're lying.
Yeah, and honestly, exactly. And honestly,
I can tell you get this look of
and
like
honestly,
wide-eyed. Oh
if
my god!
everyone
he
knew
knows
you
more.
as well as I did, everybody would feel insulted. Every single person you've ever been in contact with your entire life would feel insulted
I know.
if they knew what I
think
knew.
they know and they just ignore it. Like my brother Russ, he knows when I'm.
Your brother's a butt wipe, and he knows it.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Hi Russ,
Love you to death.
we missed you.
Yeah.
Hope
And
you're happy
His
here
brother's actually pretty
today.
cool. I haven't seen him in forever. I haven't seen him or his wife.
You should have came with me the last trip to PA.
I
He'll see you.
work. I work a
Well,
lot.
that's what Russ says when I say you should come down south. I work. I said transfer.
No, it sucks.
Yeah, welcome to America.
Russ is working to support his family. I'm working to support mine. Russ, our lives suck.
I guess it's better than China.
Well, it's a good thing I put in my 2 weeks.
Yep. And why? Because I'm going to make us enough money. With
Which
this
is-
radio show. No, I'm just kidding.
But this is why
You wanna
I
be
am on
rated.
vacation, because I've worked so hard throughout the entire pandemic.
No,
I did
Buskin's
not get a
making
break
pretty
like a
good.
lot of people
Yeah.
did. I didn't get that, oh, I have to stay home because of the pandemic. No,
Yeah.
I had to suffer.
Well, the reality,
I got no
what
credit
we
for it.
realized is that when we went and bust, we made like 200. Even on the worst day, I made like $68, I think. And it was after like an hour or two of just playing guitar and singing like I do at the house all day long anyway. So I was like, I'm going to start going outside and doing it, but I can't get to the places I have to go to do it unless I have a car that has a good registration on it, which we only have one. We have 2 cars, but only one's legal. So she takes it to work, and I have to wait for her to get home, and by then it's too late. And then I said, well, you make $10 an hour. After tax, that's 8 hours a day, it's $80. After taxes, you're only getting like $60.
Hey guys, do you remember when
For an 8-hour day, $60, and I could go and make, in 2 hours, I could make $68.
Hey guys, do you remember when Chris was saying how he was trying to talk slower and more clearly now?
I'm
Did
doing
you
it
see
now.
how well that lasted? How
No,
long?
I was still talking
How well that
clearly
lasted,
there.
How long it lasted?
Well, I have to. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the point quickly because sometimes I drag things out a little bit.
Point
But I'm not losing my train of thought for
I
once.
suffer from taxes and piss poor wages. The end.
Everybody does. Yeah.
Exactly.
Even
it's
a
not
$10
really
an
news
hour
to
job.
anybody.
is like-
We are all in the same boat.
If everybody really
no,
thinks
that's
about
not true.
$10 an hour,
That is not true. We are not on the same boat. Those of us that are working
8
are
hours.
in the same boat.
8 hours is a long fucking day.
With kids.
It's a
all day.
long day.
With kids.
8 hours.
You know what I had with the kids?
There's
I
some
was
stuff-
trying to breathe in all that smog and everything like that, all that polluted air, and it still would not leave my nostrils. That's how bad it was. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die with the
Yeah, there's
smell of my
something stuck
nose.
in my nose hairs too. It looks like ice crystal. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. It's a boogie.
Honey, your attic is showing.
Sorry, it gets a little bulgy sometimes. I can't hide it.
And he thinks these jokes are funny, but me, I'm just kind of like,
You made the joke. That was your
I
joke.
wasn't talking about that. I was talking about
What
the
else?
stinky smell on my
addict-
nose.
No, but you said your addict is showing.
Yeah, and I'm rolling my eyes as I say it.
Oh, you meant that joke. I thought you meant... Never mind. I thought you meant the joke I made after you said my attic is showing. I said, yeah, it just gets a little bulgy sometimes. I can't help it. Never mind.
Okay, what is the speed limit here? I'm pretty sure it's not great-great-grandma. Come on now.
I'm doing 50 because I'm...
My great-great-grandma will go faster than you. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, she would.
Okay, no, you don't have to go that fast.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a backstreet driver.
If I was with your great-great-grandma and she was young, your dress would be hanging on the end of my bed by now.
Miss her.
I
really want to see her.
Oh, this is a good place to tell us stories that she's told you. You can tell her stories.
No, you didn't do it right. You didn't do it. Yeah. Once you put your dress over the headboard, that's it.
You're pregnant.
You're pregnant.
Back in her day.
Oh my God, some of the stories. I don't know if I should tell them though. I don't think they're meant to be shared. Some of her stories.
She doesn't want to share the certain. Well, she doesn't share the ones.
I'm not sharing the grill story.
Which one? Oh,
no.
Wait, the grill?
The grill.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Then you are lucky that you don't remember that because I have been scarred for life.
I might know.
The grill story.
Is that the one that ends with the
balcony? How do you not? Okay.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that's your brain.
Is it inappropriate?
Your brain blocked it out.
Don't say any names.
No, your brain blocked it out, and I'm going to keep it there because it's safer there.
Oh, I know. There's other ones that she's told that where I can't block out.
No.
Certain things she walked in on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She was young once too. I got no problem.
Her great-great-grandmother had a picture hanging on her wall of herself. And I walked into her apartment for the first time, and I looked at the picture, and I said, "Why does your grandmom have a picture of the girl from
Reese Witherspoon?
No, not Reese Witherspoon. I can never remember her damn name. It's Amy something, I think. Well, anyway, it's the girl who played in Jumanji when she was a little girl, and she also played in The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
she played the nurse girl.
Yeah.
She looked just like her. You look like her too, actually. I didn't realize until I saw the picture. But what is her damn name? Kate something? Look it up. Look up the girl who played in Jumanji. Because now people listening that might not know the name when they listen to this later. If anybody listens to it, somebody's listening. Just download it. So. They'll be wondering too. It'll drive them nuts.
The Spotless Mind. I'm gonna do that one because there's like 3 Jumanjis now.
My God, she looked identical to her. And I said, "Why did your grandma have a
Kate Winslet?"
Yeah, that's it. No, it's not Kate Winslet.
It's
Kirsten Dunst. Yeah, it's Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst.
That's it. Yeah, Kirsten Dunst. That's her great grandmother looked exactly like Kirsten Dunst.
She does look like Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, isn't that creepy? I saw the picture and I thought she had a picture of Kirsten Dunst on the wall. Yeah. I said, "Why is your grandma?" And
I looked at you like you were crazy because I've seen that picture ever since the day I was born. And looking at you like, who?
I was like,
"What? Why?"
And then I was like, "That's you? No way! You look like a celebrity when you were young."
I think she was flattering her own little grandma way.
That was my way of flattering her too. And she said, "Oh, people look at me through the window all the time. I don't care. I get naked in front of the window. More power to them, I say."
More power to
people are looking at her. And she's like almost 100 years old. She's actually a great-great-grandmother.
She was born in 1935.
Same age as the Queen of England.
Yep.
Queen of England.
Yep. 1935. So what is that now?
That's
93?
Well,
94?
we're at what year are we at? No,
she's in her 90s now.
She was born in 1925. Then. She's only like 4 years. She's 96.
No, 35 to 45, 55, 65, 75,
she's
85, 95, 05, 15.
She's almost 100 though. And we're at the year 2021.
She's 90.
She's 96, I think. She's only 5. She's like 5 years away from.
Now I can't.
She's born in 1925 or 1926.
No, 35. I'm telling you, it's 35.
Then she's only 85 years old.
Oh,
that can't be right. She has to be 5 years away from being 100 years old. Because we're in the year 2021 right now. So 2025 is 100 years. Think about it. She's 95 at least.
All right. I stand corrected. It's 1925. I'm sorry, but it's just mind-boggling.
The 20s. That's how old she is.
She turned 96
Yep.
in May of this year. So she's turning 97 in May.
That's so crazy. Did you hear about the person who turned 130?
No.
Somebody just turned 130 years old. you imagine living
My grandma
100?
would be so mad. I can tell you right now. She would be so mad.
It was some African country too. It was like some country where they're not supposed to live.
You know what I did?
30.
I asked my grandma. Some people wonder this. I asked my grandma, did you ever think you were going to live this long? I didn't expect to live past my 20s, let alone my 30s.
Her second set of 20s. She's going to her second 20s.
Oh my gosh. And she's still sharp as a whip too. She still meets everybody at cards. She just started using the walker a couple years ago.
Yeah.
She's tough. She's been through a lot too. A lot.
Yeah, I like your grandma.
Yes, I did ask her a lot of questions about the past, World War II.
You're the only one that ever really showed any true interest in her past. I'm interested in that too. I used to get my grandma to tell me those stories too.
I don't know that car's sitting on the road. Do you see it?
Yeah, it looks a little.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Scooch over here just a bit. There we go.
But yeah, I love her to death. I don't show interest just because I just love her and I love talking to her. I could talk to her all day. I could just sit next to her and be totally happy. I miss her.
Yeah, but she's so old now.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in a while because of the pandemic.
The one time
We've been trying to be very careful about that. I still call her. I still check up on her.
The last time we didn't see her, last time I saw her, she was sick and was losing her mind a little bit, but she bounced back again. But
you know what it was?
She didn't even know who we were half the time. No.
It was internal bleeding.
Oh wow.
Her, she had such a bad ulcer in her stomach that she got internal bleeding. Very sick, more sick than anybody knew she was. Because she
didn't remember Christopher. She couldn't even tell who he was.
Yeah, she just toughs it out all the time, so people can't really tell.
But then she bounced back. She's totally back to normal again.
Because I asked her not today, but I did ask her last time I talked to her. I said, hey, how's everybody doing? Because she's living with her daughter and her daughter's husband.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I'm the healthiest one here.
Yeah, really.
Which is crazy, but that's just.
And she's in the room that smells like ammonia from the animal pee.
Anyway.
That room, just that room in that house for some reason. Maybe it's preserving her like a pickle. She's pickled.
Pickles? She's pickled.
Yeah, she's pickled by this.
She's pickled pink.
Pickled pink. I wonder if she's... No, never mind. I'm not going into that.
No, please don't. That's my grandma.
I wonder if she's got the same...
Sorry, I was thinking of tickle.
I wonder if she has the same...
Pink. I'm sorry.
I wonder if she has the same skin pigmentation, colorizations that her granddaughter has. I'm not going to go into details on that. I'm trying to say it as appropriately as I can.
Her great-granddaughter?
Only I would wonder about
her
that.
Great-granddaughter or
aren't you her great-great-grand? No, our son is her great-great. Christopher's her
I am a great-granddaughter.
You're the great-granddaughter. Your dad is...
My family got busy. Every time someone hit 20, someone popped out a baby.
She must have started at 16 or something.
She did. She started.
She had to.
She did. My her daughter, my nana did, and my dad did, and I did. So it was 20 when I had Bush. So. Yeah, my family gets busy.
You did? That's not young though. 20, 16 is young.
Yeah, but I mean, by today's standards, it's young now.
I'm sure there's people 11 years old that are having kids.
I mean, no, a lot of people are having children in their 30s now, and to me, that
ones
just
that are
I'm doing the math when these people have kids, and I'm just like, are you telling me you're going to be watching your kid cross the stage when you're 85?
Well, the spread between planned babies and unplanned babies is getting wider. Like they used to be kind of close together, but now people who plan babies are planning them way in the future, and people who aren't having planned kids are having them way early.
55.
The accidents are happening earlier, and the planned ones are getting pushed out. In other words, nobody really wants kids. I'm doing 55. Oh no, I'm not doing 50.
No, you're not.
It's 45. See,
because it just turned 45. You've been going 40 this whole way.
Trying to get me pulled over, aren't you? You're
I'm trying
you're trying to set me up.
Destination. No, I am not setting you up.
I'm joking. That's how I used to be. I was not.
No, you wouldn't. You were nowhere near like that.
I don't blame you for putting me in jail.
No, you used to scream at me with so much aggression.
I was very scared.
All right, get in the slow lane.
But I never once raised a hand
with you right now, and I don't blame him either, because I want to get to my destination.
I'm doing it's 45. I'm not going fast.
Then get out of the crime lane. Get in the lame lane. Get in the lane so the crime lane can go past us, okay?
But I am a criminal.
No, you're not.
not an actively committing crimes criminal, but I have been put in jail. It's a crime to yell at your wife.
You are a good man with very good intentions.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
Wants to take care
wow,
of his
I don't think
family.
you've ever said that in your entire life.
I have. You just don't pay attention. And then you yell at me for screaming at you. Why are you screaming at me? Because you're not paying attention.
I just realized you said I have good intentions. Hitler had good intentions too, you know.
No, I'm saying you take care of your family.
He thought he was doing the right thing.
I'm saying you take care of your family and have good intentions towards them. Like, you'll do what you have to do to take care of your family.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you.
Even if it's my own expense.
I'm not saying you act in criminal.
Are we still on there, by the way?
Yeah. I'm not saying that you act out criminally. I'm just saying that you take care of your family and you'll do any measure. Yeah, look at all these people flying past you. Look at this old man.
Cashy River.
I can imagine them looking out the window like, who the hell is driving that fucking car? Why is it going so goddamn slow when there's nobody else on the road?
Is this the bridge I hit? This is it, I think.
No, this is not the bridge you hit. You always say that about every bridge
I told the story on one of my first episodes how I ended up in the governor's driveway naked.
I will tell you.
I ended up in the driveway of the governor's mansion's driveway naked after a week-long binge.
I wonder how loud I am in this podcast. God, I must drown you out.
No, it's actually compresses the audio itself. I don't know how it does it, but it sounds pretty good. Even I've listened to. That's the timer up there. How much time we have left?
I wonder if people really are listening to this though. Wouldn't that be something?
There's a live audience, but they can go back later and download the episodes too. So.
Oh, well, I was just wondering if people actually enjoy us, I will do this every time we do our trips like this. I don't mind, fun, when I'm awake, of course.
It keeps you awake.
Or not driving.
Or if you're, not busy doing other favors for you while you're driving.
What?
Never mind. I'm thinking back like 20 years ago.
Okay, now just to clarify for everybody, when I say what? I actually do hear exactly what he said. I'm just waiting for him to correct himself.
And I do. I catch the.
And he does because he knows better.
Well, we ain't no damn Catholic radio station, religious radio station where the couples act all, the couples act like they're all like white bread, and the guys are like. So I was making sausages today on the grill, and my wife said, "Oh my God, don't make too many sausages." You ever listen to the Catholic radio? It's so freaking horrible.
What in the world are you talking about?
That's what the guys sound like. Not to be insulting to the people out there.
Okay, no. Okay.
They sound like they should have husbands, not wives. And the women sound like they're all Martha Stewart. And Martha Stewart's not even Martha Stewart.
Okay, I would like to be clear that we are
She's
definitely not against anyone's sexuality.
No, it's just making jokes.
Not discriminate. I
make fun of everybody. I make fun of the Irish the most. That's me. Bunch of drunken bastards. Drug addicts. There's nobody with worse addiction problems on this planet than the Irish. If you know a Mick,
Chris, guess what?
Chances are he's like Mick Jagger.
You're going 55 on a 70.
Am I really?
Yes. Wow. Really. Why do you think people were flying by you?
See, that's because I'm concentrating on enunciating.
This is what I deal with. I mean, when I drive, I get to where I'm going, and I don't stop. I only stop when Chris is turning blue from having to hold it.
I'm like you're the bunny rabbit. You're the hare, and I'm the tortoise. I go slow and steady, and I'll take 5 days to get there, but I'll stay awake all 5 days, and I'll get there. Whereas you'll rush, and go to sleep, and then I'll pass you while you're sleeping.
I'd rather sleep in a bed than have to pull over and sleep in the car.
Or fall asleep in the car while driving, like I used to do.
No, I do not drive. When I get tired and I'm driving, I actually do pull over. I don't play around with that.
Nobody on this planet, I think, has fallen asleep.
Now you're going 55 on a 70. Okay, I mean, put on the cruise control if it's so hard.
I forgot about that. Nobody on this planet has fallen asleep at the wheel of a vehicle more than me, I think. My last, 3 years, I must have fallen asleep and actually...
You've fallen asleep in a parked vehicle and then panicked.
Barely avoided, severe accidents, deadly accidents.
Did you tell him about that?
What?
When you panicked, you fell asleep in a parked vehicle and you thought you fell asleep at a red light. You thought you were driving.
So many times I fell asleep in a car parked and I jump awake and go, hitting the brakes and I'm like, I'm not moving. Oh my God, thank God I'm not moving. And then there was times when I actually did was moving, and I would snap awake. One time I drove a Lowe's truck down to North Carolina from PA, and there was a ravine off the side of the road to the left off the interstate where it dropped down maybe like 10 feet, and it was full of long grass. And I was driving along, and I just, next thing you know, I blink, and I'm down and grass is smacking into the windshield, and I'm doing 70 miles per hour in a pickup truck.
Well, you're going 70, and you're still going 55.
I hit the cruise control. It's not going faster. It's not locking.
I mean, come on. All
right, I got it. All right,
we're going slow.
Now it's locked in. Okay, so anyway, I'm in this ravine, and then I panicked, and I look up, and there's a grove of trees planted, like landscaping, coming at me. And I'm like, oh my God. So I cut the wheel and just hoped for the best that I could get up this little ravine and I just went right back up onto the road like nothing ever happened. So if anybody was riding behind me, all they see is this truck just go down into the ditch for a while and then get lost in the grass and then just pop back up onto the road like it's nothing. I couldn't believe I survived that.
I can imagine you in the truck just cutting the grass and then deciding you didn't want to cut it anymore.
I probably just went, back up there.
Oh my God! There's a movie that does that.
I did that. It was my joke.
I know. No, not that. The car just disappearing and reappearing and flying across the front of you.
Oh, I think it was Mom and Dad Save the Universe or something like that.
I don't know.
I know what you're thinking of.
Maybe I'm thinking of Twister. I don't know.
Roger Rabbit, who framed Roger Rabbit, they had scenes like that.
Anyway,
with
beside the point. That's very toony right there.
Anyway, what was I saying again? I cannot remember. I fall asleep at the wheel.
You're doing it again. You're going 55.
Why is it not locking?
Because your fat thumb keeps hitting the buttons.
No, I'm hitting the wrong. I'm hitting cancel by accident.
Stop.
I just realized I was trying to speed it up. Okay, it's 55
My
now.
husband can't drive.
It changed back.
And
to
now
55.
it changed back to 55. Oh, you know what?
I'll do 70 because that's just the kind of asshole I am.
You gotta get pulled over for going too slow. Now you gotta get pulled over for going too fast.
Nobody pulls over.
No, this is Hertford.
Oh, we're in Hertford? Oh, fuck that.
They will pull you over here.
Oh, my God. You know, I was here with Angelina the other day, and when we went this way to go to, Virginia, she said the same thing. And you know what she told me? She said, so-and-so, I'm not going to use any other name. She said, so-and-so's family member, there's like a bunch of them. I thought it was just the one. I can't talk about it on the air because I don't trust it. Moving to a new subject, yes.
Okay.
And she told me...
And he doesn't move on to a new subject.
Well, I'm not going to say any names, but she told me she's scared of this area. She wants to move out of the States because of that.
Oh, wow.
Because of that whole family. And she said they absolutely are so corrupt that they're freaking... never mind. Everything I thought was possible is definitely already happening.
All right.
And that scares the shit out of me. Okay.
So, when we busk, I play the bass guitar.
When I busk, I just get a paper towel. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I just bust.
So, but I decorated my bass guitar with these bunch of...
Our son is sleeping, by the way.
What?
I said our son is sleeping with all this inappropriate talk.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that clear in case people think we're talking like that. He's 10 years old, though, anyway.
He's 10 years old, and he's...
I lost my virginity at 11.
55...
Oh, 55-year-old virgin.
55 miles per hour, and you're going 35.
I'm going under.
Why do you keep going 20 under?
No, I'm doing.
That's consistent with you.
I'm not. I was doing 50. Are we out of time?
Okay, now here's a question. No, it's 5 minutes left. Now I have a question for all you listeners out there.
You can take calls.
Specifically, you people with who's got boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, significant other, and you guys ride in the car. I want to ask this question. Hang on.
Wait, let's ask him to call in. Use my even release phone number if it'll call my phone. No, I'm
not playing with that.
No, you just give the phone number over the air and it'll ring. I can use that number. It's a Gmail.
Here, you know what? I'll use the chat thing.
Let's see if anybody's listening. We can see if it'll actually answer.
What's the phone thingy?
No, you just have to say your phone number and then they'll call your phone. But
I will not do that. No.
I'll use my even release number.
No, because we need
Google
that phone.
Voice.
No, we need that phone for business.
All right, we're gonna make a special.
No,
it is a business.
No.
We'll make a special number.
They have
just
a
for
chat
the show.
thing right here, but I still haven't asked my damn question.
Well, if there's any fans out there, go ahead, ask a question. Ask away before we. 5 minutes is a lot longer than you think. By the way, don't close it. You didn't close the show, did you?
I didn't.
You sure it didn't cut you off?
You know what? Just drive the actual speed limit. Just do that for me.
I am. I'm doing 55.
Okay? It's still going. Chill out. I was trying to set up a chat, but now since you panicked,
is it working? No, go ahead. I didn't know you could do that.
But my question was, those of you who have a significant other and you ride in the car, do you guys sound like us? I want to know if anybody sounds like us. This is what we sound like all day, every day when we drive.
Yeah.
Chris and I can make 24-hour trips feel like a 5-hour trip.
We've made 14-year relationship feel like a 5-year relationship. Right?
Not even. I mean,
technically we were separated too, so now it's like
but we're not going to get into the subject.
Oh, I already talked about it in all the past episodes.
Thank you.
I got it out of my system already.
Oh, by the way, you have my consent to talk about that. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's good you say that because I always defend you though, and I make fun of myself. Whereas back in the day, I was just thinking you're trying to kill me, thought you were trying to this and that. I had so many weird.
That stoplight is way up there.
Issues. Yeah, I know. I like to ease into the stopping because it's easier for you guys. You get car sick.
I took Dramamine, which he thought was amphetamine. He got all excited.
I swear to God, I thought you said amphetamine.
I looked at him and was like, honey, your addict is showing. And he was just like, oh, what are you taking? Dramamine, honey. Dramamine.
Amines are actually pronounced amines, but the medicines are pronounced amines, but the word is amine for when you're talking about the family, the group of medicine. All amines actually are stomach. They used to be used as amphetamine was a medicine for the stomachs, for woozy stomach. And then it became a cough medicine for the lungs, opening up your lungs.
Okay, well, we got...
And then it became ADD medication.
Well, we got 2 minutes left.
Completely out of left field.
We got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
And we will do this again someday in the future. I have no idea. I just do this whenever I feel like it, because it's not like I'm getting paid to do it, so...
Actually, we do. If people stream it on Spotify, I get paid for the streams. We might end up with more people getting into the music. And I think it'll be like two things. I have music under Eve of Release. That's my band name, even though I'm a one-man band. But I still go by a band name because I hate bands that use their real names, like Justin Bieber. And there's so many Chris McDermott's out there. There's like 20 of them alone. If you look it up, Chris McDermott. So I started. Yeah, so I started.
Your son is named Chris McDermott.
That's why I started going. Yeah, I started going by Christopher Flash. Because it was an inside joke with my other band with my brother Solomon's Labyrinth.
You're going 20 under.
Oh yeah, so
it's 55.
That guy up there's going to seem to be.
No, he's passed you a long time ago.
Anyways, yeah, I make music and blah 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 blah. Eve of Release, and this posts on my Eve of Release Facebook page too. That's where the listeners are coming from. I think.
Oh, okay. So
it automatically shares to all that, and that's got like 3,000 likes on Facebook.
So while we throw in ads, hey, listen to Eve of Release.
I throw in ads, yeah. You can actually run real ads on these, too. We don't
really advertise where we're busking because we don't really have a set schedule. We just go where the weather allows us to go, so I never make events.
And we never know when we're not.
We never know when we can. We never know when we can afford to go to these places. We just so happen to be able to afford to go to Virginia.
Well, it pays for itself, but so far, I want to see. We're off season now, though, so
we need the initial money to actually get there, and majority of the time we don't have it. That's why I never post events on his Facebook or anywhere else of where we are going or where he is going, even without me. Simply because weather permitting.
Well, if anybody ever wants to come and try to catch, I usually play. Actually, you can email me, Chris McDermott at live.com. And if you have like shows you want me to do, because I'll do gigs, regular gigs too. Birthday parties, bar mitzvahs.
His favorite busking spot in Virginia Beach is the Aviation Memorial in Virginia Beach, Virginia, on the beach. Can't miss
on the boardwalk.
It's on the boardwalk. You can't miss it. Just put in Aviation Memorial, Virginia Beach, Virginia, and it'll pop right up. You can't miss him. He's loud. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this little podcast. I don't know how you.
I call it a Pudcast.
Pudcast.
Because I don't get into the dirty.
I want to end it with the. Okay, so.
You only speak the truth.
That's it.
It's over. Okay. It didn't end yet. You got to hit the stop button.